Wishing all my listeners a very, very happy 2019. And it gives me immense pleasure in making you realize that this is an year where 100% all of us can prosper. Mark my words, I said can prosper, because there are some lovely planets that are not only going to stabilize your life and your learnings or your realizations, but there are some of the planets that can destabilize you also. So people who are alert, who are aware, and who really want to make a difference in their lives, 2019 is the year for you all. It's a decade. It's a change of a decade. So it also says it's a change of your individual self. Now, having said that it's a change of your individual self, what is very, very important for you all to know, that this is also an year that if you've not been aware of your own self from inwardly, this is the year where circumstances are going to force you to be aware of yourself, of your desires, of your dreams, and how you can actually manifest them. That is what the astrological charts or the stars are going to guide us. So if you can take these guidelines and imply or apply it to your own selves, trust me, you are a winner all the way. So 2019, it is for you. Now, during the period or during the process of the year, there will be solar eclipses, there will be lunar eclipses, there will be retrogrades, which I would be informing you much ahead in time. Now, having that knowledge of your own self, you can actually build your bridges, you can actually work around the obstacles, or you can pause and wait for those retrogrades to pass, or those solars and lunar eclipses to pass, so that you don't end in frustrations or be taken in by surprise. Pisces 2019 for you. Well, many new and unusual events can occur for those born under this sign in the year of 2019. You yourself may be somewhat restless and seeking new experiences, or want to break up areas where routines has stifled your individuality. You could even display some rebellious tendencies, especially if other people are trying to put restraints around you. June is such a time where you need to introspect and you need to break free of these shackles. Relationships can be an area that you can gain great enjoyment and enlightenment from. Early May presents you with an opportunity for someone who is actually belongs to a faraway place, or even probably a foreign locale. Important joint decisions should be made in August and September. So basically, this is a period where you need to break away from your shackles, but you need to know where the shackles are. You need to know, are you being self-restrictive, or there are circumstances that are restricting you, and you need to know how to maneuver and manipulate your way so that you can start doing things independently and build your own individual self up. So personal opportunities for you, Pisces. This area you need to be true to yourself and follow some unique ideas you have as for your life, or for your life to remain the same, and can only, in case if you think that you want to be status quo and you want your life to be the same, this will only lead to you taking some rebellious actions in mid-year. So either start changing the circumstances right from the beginning, or take an assessment till May, and then from May onwards you should start making the changes that you want in your life. But change you must, because 2019 is an year of change for you. It is breaking the shackles for you, but the shackles you have to break it yourself. The stars are not going to come down, planets are not going to come down to break those shackles. But when you make your natal chart, you will realize that your goals will become much more clearer, because you exactly will know where your strengths are lying, where the weaknesses are, and what are the things that you need to rise above from. So from mid-January until mid-March, you have many planets to assist you in any new areas of your life that you want to develop. You will be supported and you will feel this, that this is your time to promote your own ideas and manifest them. Those born between 19th and 27th February will find their lives most affected by change this year. So personal limitations for you Pisces is until May, you may feel some limits are placed on you by your obligations to others, as there are many promises but no actual action in these areas. Now these are all your perceptions, so you have to fight your demons. You have to look into your own perceptions. They may not be true. So take reality checks. You could use this time to finish some long-term study or conclude some legal matter between you and the others, or if anything legal has to be done with your assets or your business. This shows now in regards to your finance. This shows that there is definitely going to be an improvement from early in the year, when offers and opportunities come in abundance and they increase your areas of expansion. You may feel that some joint partnerships are taking more than giving back until May, but your patience will pay off around August and September, when you get the reward from the people who had promised you earlier on in the year. So the people or the businesses that are showing promise earlier on in year will actually be manifested by the end of the year. So don't lose heart. September, late July to late September opens up a period for your joint affairs and attending to any legal matters if they need your attention. In regards to love, this is probably the most exciting year for you to meet a new love or form a new friendships than it was in the last previous years. You can find that those who are from different cultural backgrounds, from another country, or those who live some distance away from you, they are the ones who will benefit by synergizing with your talents, with your mind, or with yourself in large. So people don't feel restricted. Take the opportunities to mix around with people of different caste, creed and culture. Some old relationships may just fall away out of your life through the mid-year when you have to move on. October brings old friends and lovers back into your present life. So 2019 is a year when you assess your situation. Are you in a relationship which gives you tremendous happiness? That can be bonded further. Are you in a relationship which you feel that it is being claustrophobic and stifling to you, like I had spoken earlier on? You need to break the shackles and move on. And there are chances that you're ready to mingle but you feel a little shy and a little introverted. Break those shackles of introvertness and be open to new people in your life. In regards to your career, this can change because you want to know and you want to be your own boss, or you want to have freedom while doing your work. So 2019 is the time when you can actually work towards it. Some may even find that you no longer work in the same conditions or in the same way, but you stay working for the same company, maybe as a freelance operator of some type, or maybe you just take a decision that you want to do your own things, and you can inform your bosses that now you opt out from the 9-to-5 job, but you are ready to take on the projects, work for that stipulated time and move on. So March and June bring some new opportunities of this type. So you must consider it and you must deliberate on this fact that are you willing to work for the same company in the same existing circumstances with little changes, or are you wanting to opt out, find new areas for yourself, or probably start your own work. Now, in regards to health, some possible bronchial problems exist. Now 2019, if you notice, for all zodiacs, basically it's more about breathing. So some people can be aggressive in their bronchial problems, some people can actually there be a start in the breathing thing, but if you actually see the world at large, the environment is changing and it is affecting the breathing part of our body. So you need to take care of the bronchial problems through your breathing exercises, which aggravate between August and September. And if you're suffering from some seasonal allergic reactions, be aware if you're out in the wind for too long. So it's better to be overclad than underclad. There may also be some concern for a close parent or a partner during this time, as an operation or stay in hospital could be happening. So forewarned is forearmed. So if you take care of your health well in advance and be a little disciplined, you again save the time or save the agony from suffering. So a little bit of care will take you a long, long way. So Pisces, 2019 is a fructious year for you. Know yourself through your natal charts, manifest and work on your strengths, negate your weaknesses, and trust me, you can sow the new seeds for a much brighter, much productive and fruitful 2019 and the decade that follows. Imagine the planets, or I want you to understand this, that the planets always imply how you apply through your own knowledge of self-awareness is what rectifies the matters, is what improves matters in your life, is what helps you to have your own health, wealth and abundance. And what are the best dates for you, for your career or for your love life or for the opportunities that you need to take? Those dates have to be strictly followed through my own website, where I categorically write the best days for you in regards to your love, in regards to your money, in regards to your stressful dates. So you can take those cautions and precautions, and if possible, you should maintain a diary of 2019 where you write down through your natal charts of what are your strengths, and then you apply that in accordance to the guidelines. So in a nutshell, my plea for you there, for my listeners, is that it's imperative, it's important to know your natal chart, to know what the planet's message is for you, to know which are the areas that are affected for you and how you can practically take the life in your hands and rectify, negate your negatives, work only on your positives. And there is nothing known as a weak chart or a strong chart. Basically, it is always a balanced chart, but if we are going to focus on the negative parts of our chart, obviously we are inviting the negatives, but if we are focusing on the positive of our charts, then we invite abundance to ourselves. But all this balancing can only be done through self-awareness, and this self-awareness can only be had in the truest and in the most purest form through your natal charts. So it's important for you all to get your natal chart, mates, then actually related to what the 2019 is trying to tell you. Once you imply and apply those things onto your life, there is no question that you can gain your health, wealth and happiness.